not know how to fucking trade, but they're in there influencing you. They're influencing you to do what? To buy more resets. I'm teaching you how to do no more resets. You just do one. You get your money, make real money with it, and go into a real brokerage account and trade with one contract and build up. When you have 1.5 times the full margin, then you add one contract. That's proper risk management. That's how you do it. That's how you really, really do it. And it's not about, but I can't make these 5-figure and 6-figure payouts. You're playing the lottery, man. That's not what trading is. Trading is about making consistent progress and income. Let time do the heavy lifting. You think that you getting in there trying to get these big windfall victories, that's the answer to your problem. And what you're going to do is you're going to create a new monster in you where nothing satisfies you except for that. And what happens when you can't do it consistently? You're going to blow up. Now contrast that with Cool Hand Luke. Comes out, says, I'm going to listen to ICT. A lot of people say a lot of shit about this man, but he just come out here today and proved it once more, live stream entries and exits and everything. And I believe he's been proving with his executions that they were legitimately done with the concepts that he's taught. And I used it again live today, even in a drill setting. And it still does better than most of your guys that you're watching on live stream. I'm telling you what the market's going to do. And when they're staring at the fucking chart, trying to figure out what the fuck it's doing. Well, maybe it's going to go up to the VWAP. Maybe it's going to do this. Maybe it's going to do that. Well, let's see if it does this. Fuck that. I'm going to do what I want to do. It's going to do this. And if I'm wrong, no problem. It's giving me more intel. I'm going to do the opposite or sit still and wait for the next setup. I'm not reacting. I'm anticipating. I'm predicting the future. And you have to have that as a goal in mind. You have to discount all the other shit that people say that the market is random, because it's not, that you have to react to price. Okay. If you're reacting, you're always in second place at the best. That means the person in the front of the line, you're reacting to what they're doing because they're the winner. Second place is never winning. It's never, ever winning. It's never, ever winning. They only have the same perspective, and the view is the ass of the guy that's leading. That's the best you get to see. And you want to be the lead dog. You want to have the view in front of you. Everything's in front of you, wide open. Wherever you want to go in trading, that's what I'm giving you. I'm giving you that. You have all the freedom in the world to take whatever PD array. Like, I'm using just the fair value gap. Just the fair value gap. But if you go in here and you look at just order blocks, the same thing. You practice, you do your price action exercises and drills using volatility pinball. This means you're just going every time it creates it. You don't try to put the emphasis on this is the right one, this is the wrong one. Every time it happens that you think you see it in the chart, engage it. Engage it. Engage it. I missed a few of them in here because I'm trained to look for the right ones. So I have to go in there purposely and try to fuck it up a little bit, because if I go in here and just trade, then it doesn't serve the purpose of what I'm trying to show you here, is where you don't want to have to demand that you're right all the time. And when you have less experience than I have, and you just start, I'm reminding you, I'm giving you the permission as your teacher, as your mentor, that it's normal for you not to know what you're doing. And it's also normal for you to feel uncomfortable doing at all, any of this, because you don't know necessarily what it is you're doing. Doesn't matter. 10, 15, 20 executions every single day. Takes you about an hour, maybe an hour and a half at worst. But the time that you invest in doing this pays dividends that you can't even imagine, because it gives you the eye to see the ones that are the right ones. How do you recognize that, ICT? Because I fucking have seen them thousands and thousands and thousands of times within market delivery, within a present idea that I have for higher time frame, where I believe the market's going to trade to based on the economic calendar. All those are factors, but you can't get that answer that satisfies you in one post in a tweet or one sentence, because you're asking for something that can't be accomplished with something so small in its capacity or bandwidth. Like you're asking for something that needs a novel to justify why it's better to do it this way than what you're probably going to do if I give it to you in a short short version. Here's the short condensed version, and watch how you wreck yourself. Ready? High probability, successful, profitable trading is done by simply understanding where the market's going to go to next at the right time of the day. Knowing where a high probability retracement is likely, but not to go past, so you can use a stop loss to lock in that underlying risk. And know in advance where there's potential levels where you can take partials along the way, removing the necessity about being correct until you get to your terminus. That's it. I just told you everything that my concepts do. Now, that's a huge void to fill in. What do you mean by that, ICT? What the fuck's a partial? Where do you take a partial? Where do I put a stop loss at? Where do you frame a high probability trade? When is it high probability? Well, you first have to determine when it's low probability, and that's what we've been focusing on. That's how I opened up every new mentorship. Every single time a new group was brought in and I started a new year, I started with them looking at, here is high resistance liquidity profiles. This is problematic conditions. And it just seemed like to people that wanted to find any excuse, oh, this guy doesn't know how to trade. Let me get the fuck out of here. Give me my money back. Get the fuck out of here, clown. Get out of here. I guarantee you, those people that quit in 2016, the very first fucking group, some of them actually did come back in to 2018, 2019 group. Some of them actually did come back in. But the ones that quit and then never went back to try to get back into mentorship, I'm sure they studied the leak content, but I promise you they didn't do any well. They probably have either quit trading entirely or have lost money to the degree where it's probably warped them because they're chasing, give me money, give me trades right now. You're a fraud unless I see you making me money. Put me in trades or you're a fraud. And to those type of people, I have a very simple statement. Go fuck yourself. Because I don't owe that to you and nobody else does either. I didn't open up a signal service. I taught price action, how to read price. I can stand out here every single fucking day. I can do it in a courtroom. I can do it in front of the Supreme Court. I can do it on fucking TV. I can do it under a fucking lie detector. I can do whatever the fuck you want me to do, okay? If you want me wearing fucking a different color jumpsuit, I'll do that too. I can fucking break dance and fucking do it. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to forget how to do this. But what is astonishing is every single time I do it, you get amnesia, like it didn't fucking happen. Like you didn't see me do it today. Because you want me to get riled up and say, well, watch this. I'm going to prove it. I'm not doing that. I know what you are doing. I know exactly what you're doing. And I would want to do it too. I would want to get me all goaded up into thinking I got to come out here and prove myself every day. So that way you can copy me. And that's not going to happen. I have this economy. I teach you conceptually. I prove it with real-time examples. Okay? I proved it with real money in real accounts, not just in paper trading. When I'm teaching it, I have to do it in a paper trading account because the protection that it affords me, because I'm not acting or operating as a financial advisor, which is very, very important to me because I am not loving the idea of teaching you so much that I'm willing to open myself up to liability and pretending to be a financial professional that would tell you what to do with your money. I'm not like that at all. So I teach with a demo account. I teach with a paper trading account. And because this is all live real-time data, and you're all watching your own real-time data too, you know what I showed you today, and every time I live stream is absolutely 100% fucking factual and true. I am not afraid of anything. I'm not afraid of any market condition. I'm not surprised by anything. I'm not taken back by anything. I know what I'm looking for. And if it doesn't give it to me, that's okay. I will wait and I will take it later. It's simple. It's very, very simple. And that sounds like arrogance. That sounds narcissistic. But it's just confidence in knowing what I know. And my students that get really good at this, that's a byproduct of it. You're never going to tell them they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're going to laugh in your fucking face. And if you come at them, don't be upset when they break your heart and tell you you're full of shit. And they're going to be quick to say, you put yours up against mine. That's how you know they're one of mine. Because one of mine will walk a fucking mud hole in your ass. Simple. So hopefully, like I said, you had some information given to you today, something that was useful. This is Volatility Pinball. It's an exercise where you go in, whatever PD array, okay, whatever one that you like. Don't let me feel like I'm forcing the fair value gap on you, like I'm doing my son. Like Caleb doesn't have a choice in the matter right now. Later on, once he proves he can do it consistently with the fair value gap, if he wants to start doing another PD array, have at it, son. But right now, you have to start somewhere. And starting somewhere is where everybody has to, you have to start somewhere. And it gives you a baseline experience. And then it's all up from there. It's all up from there. It's never, I'm getting less experience by doing more of the same thing. No, you're getting more experience. And by going out here and engaging the uncertainty of real-time price action, engaging the hard right edge, not knowing what the fuck's going on. Think about that. Think about that. John Q. Public is looking at this chart right now. Maybe not on the 15-second chart, but they're looking at that chart right now and they're thinking, what the actual fuck is this thing doing? Like, what is going on? Where is this thing going? I gotta know. Like, I'm down, I lost money. What the hell am I gonna do here? And here we walk this pony. In here, I told you it was gonna likely go up to a level here, but not go past a certain one. It's gonna treat these specific levels in a manner that is defined already in pre-live stream today's lectures. That means you are aware of the logic, and all I did was lean on the logic that I've already taught you, and I used it real time. Folks, listen, okay? When I was trading Forex, they said, show me your MyFX book. Fuck you. Watch my live executions and my commentary. Because you can't fake that. You can't fake that, okay? You cannot fake that shit. MyFX book, absolutely faked. You can fake that shit all day long. Anybody that trades the Forex market right now, honestly, if they have never had an interest in going into futures, that's a red flag for me. Because that means they got to come out of MT4. That means they got to come out of their white label fake broker, their shell company broker. That means that they're showing you something that's fucking artificial and fake. And they're making money through affiliates and course sales. Simple and straight and forward. That's the way it is, okay? And if you don't fucking like that and you're one of those guys, prove yourself different. Prove it differently. You don't owe me any evidence. I don't give two fucks what you do. I'm not impressed by any of them. But for the people that are looking to them and sucking them off publicly, oh, I love you, King. Oh my goodness, let me give you a happy ending. Like, what the fuck? Man up. What, these fucking guys, okay, do not deserve to be worshipped. I don't fucking need to be deserving of any of that shit. That's why I strike it down. Nobody, only God gets worshipped. Only God gets worshipped. And some of these clowns walk around here and they want you sucking them off publicly. They want to be lifted up on a pedestal. And they want to put a price tag on it. Here, worship me and pay me this much money so you can do it. And they're lying to you. They're fucking defrauding you. They're literally lying to you and saying, look at this, man. I turned $100 into $100,000. The bullshit you did. Bullshit you fucking did. Okay? You are a fucking liar. You are a liar. Okay? You're a fucking clown liar. All you fucking Forex clowns are fucking liars because you're staying in an MT4 world where you can fake it. Come out into a real broker setting. Come out where you can't manipulate the bullshit, where you got to use the same data everybody else does. And then turn your small accounts to 6 figures in a couple days. It ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. And unfortunately, there's a whole new round of suckers and dumbasses that come in this industry. And if I was a piece of shit like some of you think I am, that lie and say that I am, I have the highest seat right now. I have the highest retention and viewership on live streaming. I have the biggest following in terms of people watching just for futures and ongoing education. And I'm doing it for fucking free. And I'm telling people, stop emailing me. I'm not doing paid mentorship. Stop contacting me through Twitter and asking me for paid mentorship. Stop leaving comments on my YouTube channel. Can I get into your paid mentorship? Can I pay for your paid mentorship? My paid mentorship is on my YouTube channel. It's in the 2016, 2017 playlist. That's all of my paid mentorship. Anybody that joined my paid mentorship after that got those lectures. That's it. So stop asking me, can you please take my money, ICT? Send your money to St. Jude. There you go. You want to spend your money so well, send it there. That's a worthy charity. I support that charity. I'm 100% behind St. Jude. You don't need to send. I'm fucking loaded. I'm rich. I'm fucking rich. And the proof is, I'm doing this for free. I don't have a panhandle out saying, please pay for my fucking Lamborghini. Please pay for my fucking McLaren. Please pay for my fucking vacations. Please pay for my this and pay for that. I pay for everything out of my own fucking pocket. If I want something, I'll look at these fucking charts and say, okay, I'm going to do this, and I'll make what I need to make. Done. Simple. Truth be told, I don't even need to do that anymore. I have enough. I just got to dip into what I have. I don't ever need to trade ever again. So who are you going to believe? Seriously, I'm saying this and I'm turning this fucking video off. Who are you really going to believe? The guy that's sitting out here saying, I don't want your money. You're never going to get another opportunity to send me money. I gave my stuff that I sold as education for free on the YouTube channel, and I'm teaching ongoing for free. I'm proving it in live streams. I'm literally pushing in a button in front of you. I'm doing everything absolutely what everybody else is hiding and won't ever fucking do, and they're still selling courses. And they're selling my shit for more than 2 times that I sold it for. Who are you going to fucking believe? You don't think that they have a real vested interest in trying to make you doubt me? Because they have their sock puppet accounts pushing that narrative, that bullshit, because they don't want to lose more sales because I'm beating their ass. I'm literally squeezing their fucking nuts in a vice right now. They're squealing. They're hating fucking life right now. They're hating me. They fucking hate me even more today. And we're not done. Oh, we're not done. We are not done. But who are you going to believe? Seriously, who the fuck are you going to believe? There were some talkers that said they were going to join the Robbins Cup. Okay? Here's what happened. I went in the Robbins Cup and I told Joel Robbins, I said, listen, anybody and everybody that's going to come and contact you, you tell them exactly what my account's sitting at. And I sat there and I pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed. And I pushed that fucking account down to $900 fucking dollars. And I sat there and I waited and I fucking waited and I fucking waited. And not one of these fucking yahoos, no Vinny E. Minnie, because that's who I really fucking wanted. I really wanted Vinny to do that. I really wanted him to join. But circumstances panned out as they have. He's already been dealt with. It's done. It needs to lie. If he raises it up even more, you brought it on yourself. But that one never stepped. And I can understand why he never stepped. If he's smart, he'll shut his fucking mouth and let things lie. But if he stirs it up, I have every bit of the ammunition I can fucking do to make everything fucking painful. I never wanted to do that, Vinny. I never wanted to do that at all. But I told you, if you wanted to have a competition, let's have it in the Robbins. And I baited 2 other guys. 2 other guys. None of them made it that way. I could take that $900 and run it right back on up. But it's been bait. It's been bait the whole fucking time. The whole fucking time. And you're out here sitting there thinking, you're clowning me. I have fucking trolled and tried to get these guys to come out here, and they won't do it. Why? Because they have a mentorship. They have something they're selling. And the litmus test is this. Who the fuck are you going to believe? I'm out here proving my shit in the lens of everybody watching it live. Invited them to come out into a setting where they have to prove themselves. Not just do sporadic once in a while live stream. Here, let me do something. I'll show you what I did today. Pre-recorded this, pre-recorded that. No. That doesn't work. I got very, very thick skin. Very thick skin. I have dragon scales, okay? There ain't a motherfucker worrying me. But I will go out there and rip my own image up just to drag these fuckers out here in the center and tear their throats out in public, in front of everyone. I went to great extremes to try to get these guys to do anything and everything in there to do something, and they won't. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? Why would they not want to do that? Because they stand to lose their meal ticket, their mentorships, their services, their bullshit. Okay? That's exactly what it is. Every single trade, every single fucking trade that I put on in that Robins Cup had nothing to do but anything except for me just pushing the button. Push, 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 push. I did that shit on purpose. There's no logic like you're seeing here live. You're never seeing that. And I have waited and I waited and I waited and I waited. Not one motherfucker stepped. Not one. And I thought for sure. I told my wife, I said, man, I'm telling you, I know as soon as they contact Joel and they say, look, he's in drawdown, they're gonna pounce on it. And that's exactly what I've been wanting. So now you know. You fucking know. You still have time. You still have time, you Jordans of the fucking trading, the master of fucking trading. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. You know what I'm starting with. You know what I'm starting with, and I'm still gonna beat your fucking ass. So let's fucking go. I'm not afraid, I'm not embarrassed, I'm not intimidated, I'm not anything but fucking ready. And if you don't think you got enough time, we can restart this fucking shit for the 2025. There you go. But I wanted to be pushed. I wanted to be fucking challenged. And the only way I could challenge myself is to put myself in such the lowest point. I could not come any lower than I am right now. I can come back from that. I can come back from that. You can't. You can't. But I fucking can. And I wanted to fucking rub it in your fucking face. Because that's just what an ICT would do. So there's your facts. There's your skinny on what's going on with the Robins Cup. You don't believe me? Contact them. They'll tell you. All it was is push, 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 push. No rhyme or reason. I just want to draw the account down because I knew Vinny Minnie was going to contact. I know his little blow boy, Curtis, would be calling and contacting. Hey, ICT is lying online saying he's winning the Robins Cup. Could you verify that, please? Oh, certainly. Let me take a look. Yep. Here's where his account is. But none of those motherfuckers stepped. Not one of those motherfuckers stepped. Do I sound like I'm intimidated or scared? Do I sound like I'm embarrassed? Fuck no. Like I said, we can still do this year. We can still do it. Absolutely, absolutely we can. Brent could move aside and let the man go through, and I could be at that number one spot. But I want someone to dance with. You guys promised me. You said you were going to fucking do it, and you didn't do it. Of all the years I've had people come forward, I thought for certain the M7 guy was going to do it. I was confident that he was going to do it. He didn't do it. Not my circus, not my monkeys. Come on, man. I got excited when you popped up here and you said it was a clerical error. I thought that was shit. Yeah, now I got somebody. Nope. I don't have anybody. And Dave teaches bullshit. Forget about it. That fucking guy's a fraud. Fucking clown. He would have done it if he could do it. Period. You need a full year? The invitation is again for 2025 if you want to do it. If you can roll what you got right now by the end of the year, I will use what I got. And you can verify it with Joe Robbins that not one motherfucking penny will be added to that account. Not one fucking penny will be added to it. And I'll still whip your ass. Now, how humiliating would that be? With less than $1,000, I came back. The fucking rookie sensation ICT comes back with a fucking surprise upset. The October surprise. Woo! How about it? You ready? I'm ready. I am fucking ready. Listen, I have worked very hard all year long, biting my fucking tongue, hoping that you'd say, you know what? I got his ass finally. There's no way. There's no fucking way he can come back from this. Because if he adds money, he broke his rule. Yep. But not one of these guys came forward. Not one of them. But they got engagements and they got people talking. But you don't see them out here proving shit. You don't see them out here doing it for free. You see people saying they're full of shit and wow, ICT is finally doing it for real. Look at it. There it is. Yep. There's a global cup right now going on. It's going on till the last day of May of 2025. We can slide right on in there. I already got approved by Iron Beam. All I got to do is fund the account. If you say that you're going to go do it, and you just get on the 5th spot. That way I know for certain that you're really going to make an attempt to do it. And I will absolutely beat Larry Williams. But you stole something from me for this year. Like, I literally wanted this to happen. I really, really wanted it to happen. It would have been so much more fun if you guys would have participated. But you didn't. And it kind of, it irks me. It irks the fuck out of me. So, here we are. We're sitting here watching ICT prove it live. But some of you just simply aren't going to like me. You're not going to believe me because you didn't win the Robbins Cup, ICT. Your reputation's at stake. My reputation has always been a demo trader. How the fuck am I going to wreck that? Think about it. And I'm not here for reputation. I'm here for fun. I'm here for fun and entertainment. If this stuff didn't work, I wouldn't be out here live doing it. If I couldn't do it, I certainly wouldn't be out here trying to do something I don't know. I know how to do it. And I love playing the strings of all these people here that talk shit about me. I love it. I came back to Twitter just for that purpose. For that very reason. And some of you are going to ignore what you watched here today. You're going to ignore everything I'm proving this year in the mentorship that's been given to you for free. Because you're going to look at a pewter trophy of a bull and a bear that I don't hold in my hands yet. But do you honestly, okay, seriously, sincerely mean this, okay? Do you think it's hard to make 400%? It's fucking easy. And that's all that's going on right now. That's it. And you need me to do that, and you're ignoring all this evidence that's being shown to you beforehand. You're going to ignore this, and you're going to point to that, because that's what trolls are going to do. That's exactly what trolls are going to do. And you're either going to join that bandwagon, and you're welcome to do it. I'm just going to have more people that's going to make me laugh and smile, and none of that shit bothers me. See, you all would be hiding under a fucking rock. You would delete all your social media. You would never go online again. That's what you would do. But I'm in control of everything I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm doing. I am absolutely in control of what I'm doing. And I am teaching things that work in real time. I'm proving it. I'm proving the logic. And I'm also willing to be in any competition, but I got to have competition, folks. Like, I want the competition. I want that. I don't want to just, yeah, I want it. What the fuck? Big deal. I wanted these guys and anybody else that was sitting on the sidelines thinking, I'm going to fucking go after this guy. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to do it. And nothing happened, really. It was a lackluster all year long, a couple 100%. That's all you ever saw. That's easy. I'm going to show it to you this month. I'm going to show you this month. It's easy to do that. I don't need to win the Robbins Cup to know that I know how to trade. But some of you think that that's the litmus test that says, see, he's a fraud. Because I gave you that invitation to think that. I want you to think that. Because that means I'm going to divide the crowd like I always do. And if I have a divided audience, that means I have a talking audience. And a talking audience is going to, what? They're going to advertise for me. And it brings more people here and more students learn for free. For free. So are you someone that's going to ignore everything you're seeing here that's being done live? In a live stream, executed point blank, buttons are pushed with a limit order, not market replay, telling you why it should happen. And we've been doing it for 8 weeks now. Telling you what the market's going to do, candlestick by candlestick. Is that value? I don't know. For some of you, it might not be. For others, it might be, this is a fucking amazing opportunity. And I don't give a shit about Robbins Cup. I don't care if you ever do Robbins Cup. I intend absolutely to do Robbins Cup. But I have to do it the way I want to do it. Because I only want to do it one time. And I thought I was given the opportunity this year to do it. And I did not get any competition because it's not enough to me just go out there and beat my mentor. I want to have something else to hang my hat on. And I just thought it would be great to be able to show the world that here are individuals that were in our community, in Twitter, in FinTwit, and they were willing to step in there with me, regardless of the outcome, and they really weren't. And nobody would come out here and say this stuff if it was happening to them. If it was by some circumstance or lack of ability, they would just disappear. I'm not that kind of guy, because I want you to still doubt it and say, I'm going in and I'm going to do it. Great. That's exactly what I want you to do. And if you lose to me, it's not anything to be bad or be bad mouthed about. No one should troll you if you lose. If you really get in there and you get on the leaderboard and you really try to do well, but you still fall victim to me winning it, that's not something bad. That's exactly what's going to fucking happen. So you shouldn't be surprised by that. Nobody would be, really. But I would love to champion the idea that you had the balls to get in there with me. And that's what's lacking in this industry. Nobody's willing to put their reputation on the line. I will absolutely burn my fucking reputation to the ground and come like a phoenix, come right back out of that shit. Because I can. I can do that. What do I have to lose here? Some subscribers, some people that don't want to watch my videos. Somebody's going to leave a trolling comment to me. That's not going to make me forget how to trade. That's not going to make my students that know how to learn how to read price action to eventually learn how to make a profitable trade and do it without me coaching them, without doing anything to tell them where the market's going to go. That's not going to make them forget or somehow think, oh, well, I don't want to do this anymore because he didn't get a pewter trophy. Think about it, folks. You have a line in the sand in front of you. Did you get into this to learn how to trade and make money, or did you get into this to worship somebody? I'm not a hero. I'm an anti-hero. And you never, ever, ever want to meet your hero. Never. I'm in my villain arc right now. Okay, in case you haven't noticed, this is the villain arc of ICT. And I'm having a lot of fun with it. Lots of fun with it. But at the same time, I can be helpful. I can teach. I can show you how it's going to help you and make your decision-making process about trading and investing more direct and without going through a lot of the stuff I had to go through. It doesn't mean profitability. It doesn't mean that your profits are guaranteed. It doesn't mean success is guaranteed. It just means that through my experience with teaching lots of people and my own personal experience, these are the best ways that I think that someone should go around learning how to do this. And if they aren't willing to come out here and sit in front of the world like I'm doing here and explain to you why it should be beneficial to expect this or that, to push a button live, explain it, why it should take place, then they're not worth paying. They're not worth listening to. Their course isn't worth shit. Their sermons aren't worth listening to. Their wares are not worth purchasing. All that stuff. It's all bullshit. And drama marketing, listen, I'm a master of that. All I got to do is start a fire. I can start a fire easy. I just started one today. Twitter's going to be ablaze with this shit. And guess what that means? More people are going to come and they're going to want to talk and they're going to watch and they're going to watch me do what you just saw me do today, but even better. And they're going to be like, fuck Robbins, this guy's doing exactly what I want to learn. I don't give a shit what he's doing. I don't care about Michael. I just want to hear what he's teaching. I care about that. If that can make me some bread, that's what I'm all about. That's the right mindset. That's the person that's passed the test. That's how you know you graduated, because it's not about being tethered to me. I want you to be able to say, you know what, Michael, I appreciate everything you've done for me, but fuck the fuck off. I have a life to live now. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to make money and catch you on the flip side. If I see you, I see you. That's the right mentality. That's the mentality that I want all of you to have. Not hold my hand, ICT. Guide me. Stay my guru, ICT. Fuck that shit. I don't want that. You shouldn't want that from anybody. You want to be independent. You want to be independent thinker. You want to be independent trader, devoid of any outside influence. That means me or any other influencer. Think about it. Isn't that really what you want? You want to be able to do these things on your own and not have to worry about listening to long-winded fucking videos, studying this one and studying that one. you'll know what you know, and you'll be able to implement it. That's why I got into trading. I wanted to learn how to make money. I love Larry Williams as a man, as a mentor. He gave me the best head start in the right direction. But I trade with very little of his stuff. But the impact he had as a mentor on me still has lasting impressions. Like it surfaces all the time. But it's not the technical stuff. It's not to go into the market and trade with this way of stuff. It's how about this is how you think about it. This is how you should think about it. This is how you should approach it. And I don't agree with everything he teaches. I don't agree with a lot of the things he subscribes to. He doesn't believe in an algorithm controlling price. He believes it's buying and selling pressure. And that's my first real mentor. You don't see me trashing him, but I trash the idea and the logic that these markets are absolutely random and it's a buying and selling pressure, because clearly, as you've seen here today, I would not know this stuff. It was random buying and selling pressure. If it was what that was, then I should have been stopped out up here. And I wasn't. But I was able to outline exactly what it should do and how it happened. I should not be able to know that first fair value gap in between 9:30 and 10 o'clock should give you an enormous edge in terms of timing when the market's going to roll. And it did. And I'm in it too. And here's the first one back here. So when you read these people leaving comments, oh, do it live. I did it live. But you'll forget about it. Anybody can do this. Do it live. Okay, show me anybody that can be this precise. It's simple. Show me. Show me who that is. And until I talk to you tomorrow, be safe.